All right, so here we are back at our Bitcoin chart. We're in TradingView. So we're taking a look at Bitcoin to US dollar on the daily chart. And what we want to do is we want to use a Fibonacci retracement tool to see, all right, so we can start to plan out these levels based on the ratios between our starting number and our ending number, our ending figure, right? Ending price. So what I like to do is first, what we're going to do is we are going to look for a notable swing high and a notable swing low. Right now, we are down here. I want to know, where did price come from and where did price go to, and where am I in relation to that? So right now I'm seeing the most obvious swing high right now on the daily chart is right here, this new all-time high that we produced of 6,900. We were up here and we came down to about 32,933. So what I can do is, by the way, you might want to use magnet mode for this, right? It can keep things simpler. That way your tool automatically snaps to the wicks or to the bodies. What I'm going to do is, I believe on the third line here, yes, this third line, if it's not visible there, you can click on the arrow where it says Gann and Fibonacci tools. You can click on that and you'll see fib retracement. You can click on that, and then once again we want to figure this out in relation to where we are. So let's say our swing high is here. We can draw this down. We don't have to hold it. We could just click and then just move our mouse and then place this tool at our swing low. And now we have an idea of where price can retrace to. Within this, I think when you first draw this out, these levels will be all filled in and color coded. What you can do is you can double click on the lines itself, and you'll see various options for how this is actually colored in and the different things. I believe the backgrounds are on. So what I like to do is I like to turn the backgrounds off. I find that it's a little bit too much for the colors. You may like them. That's up to you. That's your preference. And as you can see, we can have options to extend to the right. I like to leave them extended to the right. That way, considering price is going to continue moving to the right? Price continues to move on the charts. I find it helpful for that. Maybe for a certain situation, you might want to extend to the left. That's up to you. You can also alter the thickness of the lines, whether you want them to be lines or maybe dashes or dotted lines. That's up to you as well. This trend line, you can turn that off if you'd like. I personally haven't found too much use for keeping that on, but I do keep it on because it hasn't gotten in the way. And as you can see here, here are all the different color coding for the different ratios, right? So our starting point was at 1, our ending point was 0. We could change those colors. We can hide those numbers as well if we only want to look at a specific section. So maybe we're really focused on this particular area of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin just broke past this the 0.236 fib level, which is equal to 41,554. So right now we're really focused on here. How is Bitcoin going to perform? What's interesting here is that we broke past this. Now the question is, will we break past this next level, this 0.382, or will it serve as resistance and then come back down? This kind of gives us another perspective that maybe support and resistance may not be able to give us, because now we can start to see, all right, price was here, it came down to here, we're starting to see some sort of retracement. What's interesting here is that we produced this low, and we're in this downtrend. Generally, in a downtrend, we want to see lower highs and lower lows. we saw a shift in this downtrend, a shift in the market structure by producing this high, because this high was higher than the previous high before it. So now we're starting to see, all right, well, what's going to go on? Are we reversing to the upside, or is this just some sort of market pause? We do see another higher low here compared to the low before it. So generally now, if we want to continue to see some sort of market reversal to the upside, we need to see a higher high compared to this high observed of about 45,855. So realistically, if price is going to come up, it's going to come up higher and meet near this 46,887 level, which is the 0.382 fib level. Now, if let's say price does come up to here, where could it go from there? Well, it looks like the 0.236 level served as significant resistance. We saw it here, we saw it here as well. So this could act as a level of support, I should say. If price were to come up here, produce this new higher high, and then fall back down, this could be a potential area maybe for a long position, depending on what the market's doing and other indications. Once again, highly encourage you to mess around with these settings. In case something goes wrong, you can always go back to default. You can always refer back to defaults, apply defaults, and then you won't have to worry about that. You can also change the backgrounds. You can also select one color. Maybe you want everything to be just one color. That's another option as well.